This week there have been a record number of arrests at the US Capitol building in Washington. Hundreds have been detained during daily, peaceful sit-in demonstrations called Democracy Spring. The protests have been held against the role of money in big politics. Well, the rallies have been peaceful and the activists are pledging not to leave until their demands are met. Lee Camp, the host of RT America's Redacted Tonight, was among those arrested during the second day of protests.
Along with doing a comedy show, I am a citizen, and so I chose to get arrested to protest about money in politics. And basically what it was is after the march, those of us who wanted to get arrested stayed by the steps of the Capitol. I was processed with many others, probably 75 or so, right here off to the side of the Capitol. And you pay a fine and that's it, but if you were to get arrested again, you would then go to jail.
Well, the movement's calling for changes in America's political system. They want big businesses to stop influencing politics and are calling for the protection of voting rights. Ron Paul, former contender for the US presidency, told us he believes that American politicians aren't interested in change.
Democracy is just, just talk. They're not really interested in democratic elections. So we send young kids over to the Middle East, fight and kill and die, and enforce elections on them and pretend that, oh, they have elections now. And yet at the same time, the Libertarians can't get into debates, the Green Party can't get into debate. Both parties are alike, but I think this is very good that this is coming about. People are starting to realize the whole system is rigged.
The hashtag Democracy Spring has been trending on social media around the country. Some of the demonstrators and their supporters are also using the hashtag Media Blackout to express their frustration at how little coverage the story is getting in the mainstream media.
Where is CNN? Where is CNN? Where is CNN?
Where's the corporate media? 31,000 live viewers and one Facebook feed.
CNN, MSNBC, NBC News. You don't even report the news anymore. You black out so many important stories.
It joins yet again another series of stories with no national coverage. It goes into this waistband bin, this vacuum of stories that aren't covered for reasons I don't know. This reminds me in many respects of how Occupy Wall Street was covered at first. The international media looked at it, alternative media looked at it, but local and domestic mainstream media dismissed it as, oh, a bunch of kids. If you want to find out what's going on in this country, don't go to this mainstream media, go elsewhere.
Well, on the third day of the protest, activists from the Black Lives Matter movement were among those arrested on Capitol Hill. While they were being taken away, Secretary of State John Kerry was only a stone's throw away, giving a speech about the importance of human rights worldwide.
The point that we make over and over again is that respecting human rights isn't just a moral obligation. It's an opportunity to harness the full energy of a country's population in building a cohesive and prosperous society. And it doesn't jeopardize stability, it enhances it.
It's super ironic. I think the U.S. is an empire and it violates human rights all the time. Nobody in the world holds them accountable.
Yeah, well, what we've done in places like Central America are a lot bigger violation than arresting us here, so I'm not worried about this one. It's our foreign policy especially.
They haven't even acknowledged us being out here when we're on their doorstep, you know? It's just, it's just insane. They can't ignore us forever. We're going to keep coming back every day. We're going to keep getting arrested every day.